So hey guys, just wanted to do a short video and kind of circle back. I know there's been a lot going on, lots of platforms that have been fluctuating. We've removed some platforms from our docket, as you guys know already, and we've also added some. So I wanted to circle back and just do a recap on some of these new platforms that I've jumped into. And if you want to check them out, of course, I will leave links down below in the description box. But yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and do a quick recap on some of these new platforms that I've jumped into. Now, again, they run the gamut. Some of them are longer plays, longer term plays, or at least what we hope will be longer term plays. And some of them might be some degen plays, some in and out things that we want to get into. Regardless, we'll cover all of them here real quick. Of course, I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into any of these platforms, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. Also follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. Okay, again, these are some platforms I've just jumped into. Some of them, a couple of days ago I've talked about in some videos. Some of them I've only started to talk about today. Regardless, let's go ahead and cover them. This one here, the first one, this is called Overdome. And again, this is a software company, or at least what originally was a software company. They were going to come out with some games and a couple of other different products and services, but they've kind of moved into the passive income space. They have a network marketing model, a differential compensation plan, if you know what that means. But as far as their passive opportunities concerned, you can make up to 300% on your package. Okay, and packages start at $50. It's a brand new company out of Dubai, just launched. Matter of fact, just a couple of days ago, they did their first passive payout. By the way, the passive payouts are about 1% a day, 5 days a week. If you want to get into this one, I will leave a link down below. This one's been working great. They started to show their trades in the back office. And again, we'll be doing a lot of standalone videos moving forward with this to document our journey. So that's Overdome. The other one I started to talk about, this one here, I did a video yesterday. This one I just got into. Matter of fact, we haven't even received our first passive payout because again, we just got into this one. It's a new platform in the sense that here in the US, it's only been out for about 30, a little bit over 30 days, like maybe 5 weeks, something like that. But it's been running for a couple of months in the Latin American market. This one here is called AGI Technologies. And yeah, this one also has a pretty lucrative affiliate plan. Lots of different ways you can earn, lots of bonuses you can trigger. But again, you don't have to necessarily participate in that unless you want to. From a purely passive perspective, again, you can get involved with this one and be purely passive as well. So check out the video I did yesterday on this one. I go over all the details, show you the back office, show you how to get started, the whole 9 yards. But this one here is called AGI Technologies. You do need a VPN for this if you are in the US and or Japan. If you're not in the US or Japan, then you're good to go. If you are in those two countries, you do need to have a VPN. Okay. But this one here, pretty excited about this one. We'll see what this one can do over time. I do think that it has the legs or the potential to be a long-term play. Of course, nothing guaranteed in the space. But it certainly looks like they've done a good job so far. Lots of live Zooms, and again, their back office is pretty robust. It certainly looks like they didn't just slap it together. They looks like they put some time. There's reports back there that you can download, lots of different stuff. But yeah, pretty stoked about this one also. This one here, Warren Finance. This one is not live as of yet. As I make this video, it actually goes live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is Friday the 15th. So Friday the 15th, 3 p.m. Eastern, this will go live. What you're looking at here is a test site. So again, just a test site, can't go live, can't do anything on this site. The site will go live tomorrow. Now check out the description box below where I cover how you can get started. Essentially what you're going to do, it is on Pulse Chain. So if you're going to get involved, get you some Pulse and Pulse Chain. And then what you do is you're going to hit this button. Here it says get tokens, but because the reason it says get tokens is because I already clicked on it. Initially it said approve. So in your case, it's going to say approve. You're going to want to click that. Um, Obviously, you're approving your wallet to interact with the DApp. And once you do that, it'll not say approve anymore. It'll say get tokens. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put in my buddy address, right? I'll leave it down below. And you're going to click get tokens. And that'll connect you to me. And then here you can use a Zapper if you want to use, Pulse or whatever token you have on Pulse chain to get these DAI wrapped PLS LP tokens, because that's what you're using to bond warrant tokens. So again, very familiar to, Carol, if you're familiar with that. This is kind of an evolution of that platform. One thing that they've been pretty adamant about, and they've been pretty vocal about, is the fact that they're not going to put their token on a DEX, which is what happened with Carol, which in my opinion is kind of the beginning of the snowball effect on what happened over there on the base side that caused some issues. These guys aren't going to do that. Okay, they've learned from mistakes that they've seen. They're not going to put their token on a DEX. They're also going to renounce the contract, which is another cool security feature as well. But this one here launches tomorrow. Once you bond, okay, and you can see here, right, you'll receive 40%, or excuse me, over 40% in tokens to the amount of your initial bond. Of course, that's the 40-day lockup. Once you get your warrant tokens, right, and you bonded, you can go over to stake. You can stake your bond if you want for some of these juicy daily dividends. Again, the base here is 2%. There's going to be a liquidity bonus, a hold bonus, a personal bonus. And of course, you're going to get paid in warrant token. That is the token that they have here on this platform. That's what you're going to get paid your dividends on, and you can sell them right here. So you can see here, pretty nice UI. Yeah, we'll talk about this a little bit more. We'll do a standalone video tomorrow when they launch. But again, this one launches tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up, if you don't have funds on Pulse Chain and you want to do that between now and the launch, certainly would be, advisable to do it beforehand. So this is Warren.finance. The other one I just started to talk about today is Soleti. This one here has been out for, I want to say, a little bit over 5 weeks. But you can see are very, very new. 82 active users, 65,000 value staked, right? The TVL 65,000. So again, barely nothing. I mean, a platform that only has 82 users worldwide, it's wide open. So there's hardly anyone in this. So again, that's a good thing. But again, they do have a 5-week track record, and they do want to be around for, for a long time. At least that's the conversations that I've had with them. That's one thing that they've made pretty clear is longevity, sustainability. That's what they want. And they do their hard launch in 8 days. Matter of fact, their new product, their PAM, that launches in 8 days as well. When they launch that, you'll be able to get involved with that plan and make 0.7% to 2.5% per day. It's not fixed. It'll fluctuate, of course. Or in the meanwhile, you can actually get into, these two plans right here, the opportunistic fund and the growth fund 7. This one pays out 0.7% a day. This one pays out 0.5% a day. They have two plans right here, the innovation fund and the flagship fund. This one pays 1.25%. This one pays 0.9%. Once the hard launch happens and they launch their PAM product, anybody that's in these two plans will get migrated over to the new PAM product. Again, that one pays out 0.7 to 2.5% per day. Okay, so just got into this one, made a deposit. Yeah, pretty excited about this one. Hopefully this will have the legs to be around for a long time. Now, last but not least, this one here on the other end of the spectrum. Some of these other plays, they're, I don't want to say conservative because there's nothing conservative in this space. But they're paying out 0.7% a day, 1% a day. Of course, Warren is a little bit more on the higher end, right? 2%, 2.5%, whatever the liquidity bonus is going to end up being. This one here is definitely a high risk play, a degen play, casino play, high risk, high reward, whatever you want to call it. This one's definitely on that side of the scale, as you can earn up to 3% daily, depending on the plan that you get involved with. Okay, so this one starts tomorrow. And again, if you like to get into these high risk plays early, you can't get any earlier than that because I'm giving you a heads up. It doesn't even start for another 24 hours. So this one's called Dolphin Trades. See if I can pull up the plans here. Here are the different plans, right? 1.8%, 2.6%. Here it says 4%, but in the PDF it says 3%. So I got to verify if this if this platinum plan is going to be paying 3% or 4%. Either way, it's ultra aggressive, right? So again, we'll see what happens here. You stake for 101 days. So again, as you guys know, in my portfolio now for the last couple of weeks, we've been with a platform that is also a platform where you stake for 101 days. That one's been running smooth now for quite a while. So can this duplicate that success? We'll wait and see. We'll have to see if they can do that. Of course, no guarantees or anything like that in this space. But yeah, getting in early because I didn't get in early on that one. I got in a little bit later. If I can get in early with this one and this pays out for 101 days, that one already has been paying out for 101 days. This one here is just starting tomorrow. It'll be pretty awesome. So if you like these degen plays and you want to get in early, this is one that you might want to take a look at. I'll leave links for all of these things down below. Again, just wanted to kind of circle back. There's been a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of, I don't want to use the word turmoil, but some of these platforms, right? We've had 4 or 5 over the last week or so, have some issues, fall by the wayside. And I'm the type of person where, I always want to keep a rotation of these platforms, in my portfolio. Some are going to have some issues, right? Like the ones that we've seen. And I need to bring in a couple more because I always want to be diversified. I never want to have all my eggs in one basket. I always want to have, X amount of platforms running for me at any given time. Because that's just something we learned over the years to do. Never have all your eggs in one basket. So just wanted to show you some additions to our docket of platforms, our menu, so to speak. If you want to get into any of these, maybe one of them, two of them, I don't know. You might not want to get into all of them, but these are platforms that we're in and pretty excited about. So yeah, just wanted to give you a heads up, circle back with you, keep you in the loop with what's happening here on our channel. Follow me on Telegram, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As always, do your own research and due diligence, and always, always, always only put in risk capital. Okay? All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.